And Christiana certainly deserved that Martian-like credit.
Okay, let's see if this works this time a little louder.
Hello, everyone. Let me first thank Sage BioNetworks and all the organizing partners for inviting me to be part of the 2016 Shenzhen Assembly. I regret I cannot join you in person. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude for being chosen as one of this year's recipients of the Hartwell Award for Open Innovation. I'm deeply honored. I must accept this award not just for myself, but made 2015 a landmark year for sustainability and climate change. Now, creativity is not a quality one typically associates with multilateral processes, such as the intergovernmental negotiations. However, the historic Paris Agreement on climate change is more innovative than your typical treaty. Let me share what makes the Paris Agreement different. First, it is inclusive. Today, 189 countries have submitted a national climate change action plan that will contribute to meeting the long-term goal enshrined in the agreement. Some of these national action plans look very much like climate commitments we've seen in the past, goals for greenhouse gas emission reductions or renewable energy installation. But some are very different. Developing countries with small climate footprints, those that do not emit large amount of greenhouse gases, have made more creative contributions. We have action plans to plant trees, educate people, and involve the public, and adapt communities and economies to the impacts of climate change. And the Paris Agreement is inclusive because governments are not acting alone. The Paris Conference proved this by featuring businesses, investors, cities, and regions already acting on climate change. When the final gavel fell and the Paris Agreement was adopted, hundreds of these stakeholders pledged to work with governments to make the Paris Agreement a success. The second thing that makes the Paris Agreement innovative is that it is not punitive, it is facilitative and supportive, and it is based on national interests consistent with national development plans. The agreement recognizes that some countries, in particular in the developing world, will require support to meet the objectives outlined in their national climate change plans. The agreement recognizes this reality and includes a regular review process to ensure all countries are on track to meet their commitments. The agreement emphasizes the strong motivating power of national interest, accelerated by technological and financial support that increases capacity to act. The third thing that makes the Paris Agreement innovative is that it sets an aspirational, collective, long-term goal. Our destination is climate neutrality in the second half of the century, the point where our emissions are in balance with the planet's natural ability to absorb emissions. Each country's climate action plan is the direction that nation will take to reach our shared destination. And the agreement contains provisions to ramp up action over time to ensure we arrive at climate neutrality. Now, with an innovative Paris Agreement in place, focus now shifts to each country as they work on a policy suite that meets their national climate change plans. In this effort, business and academic communities can make significant contributions, and each of you can make a difference. The innovation that shaped the Paris Agreement must set the tone for how we will fulfill the agreement and meet the challenge of climate change. In short, we need innovation now more than ever. We need the greatest ideas to overcome one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever faced. We need the technology innovation in energy, transportation, building, and business that pave the way to Paris to accelerate the shift to a new model of growth. Just as the Paris Agreement is not prescriptive, I cannot tell you how to rethink what you're doing, but I can tell you that we, as one planet, one people, must rethink the fundamentals of how we grow and develop. I therefore urge each of you to learn how climate change will affect your community and your country. Take a close look at your National Climate Change Action Plan and actively engage in the innovative solutions that will make that plan a success. By working together towards our aspirational long-term goal, by supporting one another and by including everyone in the effort to address this issue, we can meet the challenge of climate change. With innovative ideas and fresh, new approaches to old problems and processes, we can leave a lasting legacy of a stable, prosperous, climate-safe growth model for generations to come. Let's do it now, and let's do it together. Thank you.